security guards. They're often unappreciated. In this video, you're going to see a security guard who saved lives. He engaged. He pulled his gun and he shot the bad guys. This is amazing surveillance video. I think you're really going to get a kick out of it, and it just goes to show that a trained person with a gun can save lives. And I think the way he handled it is a little bit different than the way law enforcement handled the situation at the Empire State Building. Watch this surveillance video. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to talk about security guards. I have a special guest, my good buddy Anthony, and he is a security guard. So watch this tape right now, the surveillance video of this security guard taking out bad guys, shooting them. And then we're going to have a discussion on what it's like to be a security guard with a special guest star, my good friend Anthony, who's got his own channel. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome to weaponseducation.com. All right, let's start off this video with rolling right into this surveillance video. It's awesome living in this day and age where the video cameras can capture this type of images, and it just goes to show what a smart man this is, what a well-trained security guard he is. But let's just get right into it. Let me show you this video clip right now. Check out the surveillance video. This guy's a hero. How quickly would you react? Here it goes, then we'll talk about it. Here he is sitting right there.
With his back to you, watching the front doors. But it's not likely he expected this. 3 robbers rush in, but just as quickly, they turn tail in a hail of bullets. One falls, he's hit. But desperate to get out, he drops his gun, loses his shoes, and crawls out. Now watch again from this angle. The security guard reacts instantly. His gun is out and firing in exactly 3 seconds. Coolly, with dead aim, he keeps firing. The bad guys don't stand a chance.
I was quite impressed with his reaction. Again, it was early in the morning. It's maybe a job where you sit for hours, and something like this may never happen in your career. But for it to happen and to react that quickly says something about his mindset.
It took place in the small hours of a quiet morning on August 7th at the Allied Internet Cafe on Babcock Street.
I stood up on the machine and saw the security guard with the gun out, shooting away.
18-year-old didn't crawl very far after he was shot. Police found him about a block away. But they're still looking for the other 2, and because they're out there, police are not releasing the security guard's name. His coolness and decisiveness under attack are evident on the surveillance camera. Police say few people would react this well. This video, they say, proves beyond any doubt that the shots he fired were fully justified.
His reaction may have saved his own life and possibly the lives of others in that building.
That was awesome. That surveillance video, it just shows it all. It just goes to show a well-trained mind, that man, how well he engaged. He pulled his gun within a nanosecond. He took out the bad guys, no hesitation, saved his life, and who knows how many other lives. Security guards are unappreciated, and I think we should appreciate them more. The next time you see one, go thank them. Next time you go to the bank, wherever you go, and you see them standing there, they don't get paid all that much money. We're going to talk about it. My good friend Anthony's here, and we're going to talk about that video and how he handled himself. And Anthony has been on the job for 5 or 6 years now. He's a full-time security guard, and he's 50, 60 hours a week. He's got his own channel. Anthony, come on, have a seat. How are you, buddy?
How you doing, Tom?
All right. Thanks for making the trip up here.
Not a problem.
How long you been security guard?
About 5 years now, 5.5.
And you like it? Tell the truth.
I do like it. It's rewarding in certain ways, and then there's certain bad parts about it. But
you're on your feet a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 50, 60 hours a week. Come on.
A lot of hours, a lot of standing on your feet. a lot of kind of almost like staring at a camera and almost hoping something happens, but you don't want it to happen type of deal.
So you have like a situation where you're watching a bunch of TV monitors,
Correct.
and then sometimes you're also on foot, because I know you're at a big office building in Fort Lauderdale. So you got to walk the building, and you also have to watch all the cameras.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about it. It's no secret that security guards are underpaid. And we spoke about this part of the video. What is the average pay for a security guard?
I've seen anywhere between $10 to $15 an hour, depending on the company, depending on the state as well.
So that's not all that much money.
Not at all.
And all right. So as a security guard, I'm sorry to say, you guys are underpaid for what you do. I mean, you're not law enforcement, and you admit that, obviously. Your job is to observe and report. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yep.
Explain that to the audience.
You don't want to be a cop, and security guards are not cops. If you act like a cop, you are going to end up in jail or sued, or probably both.
And have a lot of legal problems.
And have a lot of legal problems. You let the cops, they're trained to do their job. Let them do it. You're not a cop.
So you observe and report. Now, we talked about your pay. You got one story in particular. You were telling me about a school shooting where you explain to the audience.
I'm a security guard for a college, and about 100 feet from me there's a gas station, about 100 yards or so, and 2 gunshots go off random. This is in the middle, broad daylight, 2 o'clock, and out of nowhere, I mean, I'm working at a school. There's kids outside. That's not far at all. I could have got hit by a stray shot.
With the kids,
yeah. And I called the police. The police dealt with it. I really didn't even see where the direction it came from, who did it. But I just called the police and have them deal with that situation.
So what's on your belt? What do you carry? You got your gun?
Well,
what gun do you carry?
I carry a Glock 19. My security company allows me to do that. Some of them are different. A lot of them allow you to carry a 38 special revolvers only. It just depends on which one you work for. Pepper spray or handcuffs. That all depends on the security company as well, but that's what's on my belt. And pepper spray, handcuffs.
And generally speaking, I mean, would you go handcuff someone or spray someone? I mean, you're not a cop, so it's a touchy situation, right?
It's a very touchy situation. That's what the training's for. You gotta, in order to have handcuffs on your belt, you also have to do an additional training. But it's a lot of legal stuff involved. Your first thing is just call the police and document everything.
Great. So I guess this video is all about, in addition to what you just said, the video surveillance that we've seen on how that security guard took out the bad guys. What's your impression on how he handled himself?
He did an awesome job.
Phenomenal, right?
Very swift action. I mean, I think he had these guys came into the door. Within like 3 seconds, he was all over them. Returned fire on them. They all ran out scared. He shot one of them. He was very hurt. They ran out. He protected what he was doing.
He shot one of them.
He protected his post. He did his job, and his actions were all legal. I would definitely say he had a lot of training, either military, maybe police, or he just one of our like a gun enthusiast like us. We do our training.
Talk about your channel right now. Let's promote your channel, and it's below. What type of shooting do you do?
I do a lot of competition shooting, IDPA, USPSA, and I do that probably almost 3 times a month. So I do a lot of training, a lot of cover fire, a lot of fast reloading, and that's all over on my channel. You can see a bunch of that. I post all my competition videos over there.
Yeah, he's a good shot. We go shooting together. He's my shooting buddy. And you teach me a lot. We teach each other, right? We learn from each other. That's what it's all about, right?
That's what it is, yeah, sure.
Show us, you got a couple of firearms right here, a couple of rifles, shotguns. What do you got here?
This is a lot of my competition stuff here. This right here is an AR-15, very lightweight. This is a double star upper and a Bushmaster lower. Got some Magpul and Troy Industry furniture on here.
Can you carry this as a security guard?
No. Not even,
what else? This is the kind of stuff you'll see on his channel.
Yes,
what else do you got there? Do you carry this? Can you conceal this as a security guard?
No.
No.
I would like to have it under the desk.
This is really sweet. This is.
Yeah, this is an FN SLP semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun. Once again, my competition shotgun. It's a beast. I mean, just
as fast as you can pull the trigger, right?
Absolutely, and the recoil is very nil. Just an amazing shotgun. FN got it right with this one.
What is it, 7 or 8+1?
8+1.
8+1.
Yeah.
Very sweet. There you have it. Please check out Anthony's channel below. Throw in your comments on what you think about security guards. I think we should respect them more. I think that they deserve more pay, and I think that the man who in that video surveillance did an excellent job. He saved lives, and I'd like to think we would all act the same way as a citizen. If some bad guys, some thugs came in with ski masks, that we would save lives also, and think that quickly and swiftly. It's all about training, right, Anthony?
Absolutely.
It's all about training and doing the right thing and knowing your gun real well.
Anybody with a firearm, if you carry, you need to train with it. It's not just go get a permit and carry, and that's it. Train with
Exactly.
your firearms.
Please check out Anthony's channel. He's a good friend of mine. Anthony, thank you so much for making the trip up here.
Happy to stop by.
Check it out. Please throw in your comments. Thank you.